What's up, people? Right, here is Mr. TCee, and in today's episode I'm gonna be showing you how I flipped 82 cents to 583 and then later on almost blew that account. So I deposited 82 cents in my trading account, and as I was shuffling, selecting pairs, I came across USD, and you can see by yourself that this pair have reached a major resistance zone, and there are high chances that it might bounce and start going down. So right here was my analysis. Okay, I was anticipating it to go all the way down after bouncing on that resistance zone, and these are the basic concept of price action. The resistance, that's the zone that's where you sell, and the support, that's the zone that's where you buy. Okay, so on 4-hour time frame, the candlestick wasn't that clear. It seems like it already closed, but then when I switched to 5 minutes time frame, it was still on a bullish, and same on 1 minute time frame, it was still going up. So I had to wait for 1 minute candlestick to close with the bearish rejection. I then took my trade.
A few moments later.
Well, about 4 hours later, the trade managed to drop all the way down nicely. Okay, so I started this account on 82 cents. You can check the balance, and right now it's on $3 plus equity. Okay, there's progress on the account, and I guess it's the right time to close this trade. This was once in a while setup, no drawdown. So right here on my screen is 301S, and guess what? I took about 10 days looking for this second setup. Lately, growing small accounts becoming difficult. I don't know how Deriv is moving. The algorithm changed. Anyways, the reason why I took buy on 301S, let me switch to a bigger time frame so that you can actually see. So on daily time frame, there is a triple bottom, right, and on support zone, and we all know that on support zone, that's where we buy, right? And besides that, on 5 minutes time frame, there was another double bottom, which is a reversal pattern which shows trend change from downtrend to uptrend. Okay, so on 1 minute time frame, it seems like the market have already changed the direction, so it's now going up. Okay, so I used that opportunity of a breakout on 1 minute time frame, since it shows that it already changed the direction from downtrend to uptrend, right? So this was the reason why I took this trade. But I don't want to lie, Deriv totally changed the way it was moving and how it is moving right now. I used to take about 2 days looking for setup, but nowadays, it's a different story. I can go up to 10 days looking for setup, for example, right here on this account. Okay, so yeah, let's just wait and see how it is going to respect the analysis which I've did.
A few moments later.
Well, so about 3 hours later, the movement was smooth. You can see that it just broke the trend line and it went all the way up, and right now, as we are speaking, we are in floating profit of $11.09, and with the current market condition, I don't want to hold this trade for a long time because I might end up closing with loss. Okay, so let me just wait a little bit, and if it continue moving sideways on $9, $11, I will close this trade, though there is probability that it will keep on buying. But I don't trust Deriv. I don't trust the way it is moving right now. So it's wise to take my profit. Right now is the correct time to close this trade. No need to be greedy. The account is already up. Let me close with $10.64, right? The account is now on $14, which is not bad. You can see there's progress. So yeah, that's it. So the next day, same setup, a different approach. As you can see on the screen, there's 301S. The chart looks confusing, but it's not a big deal. Wait till I analyze, then you will see that nothing much complicated right here. So we want to ride with the trend. You can see right now 301S is on an uptrend, but right now it made a retracement, so we have to take advantage of that retracement and we buy it all the way up. Okay, so this is the reason why I bought. There was an impulse move and then a retracement. On the retracement, that's where I'm entering my position. Right now I entered 6 position, but I think 10 will be enough. Okay, so let me add more. I trust my analysis. Right now I have 10 position and they took margin off. They used margin of 76, which means there's enough margin for retracement, right? There's enough margin for retracement. So once I'm done with the analysis, all I have to do is to close the MT5 and let the trade run without the market playing with my emotions, because if you trade while it's looking at the chart, your emotions will be in trouble, right? Your emotions will be in trouble. So right now we'll leave the rest to the market and see how exactly it's gonna move. So this was a double bottom, that we saw pitching, which was trend change, and then after trend change the market made an impulse move and then a retracement. On a retracement, that's where I took the buy, and I'm looking forward to see this thing going to the moon.
A few moments later.
Well, about 13 hours later, each position on $6. Remember, I have 10 position for 10 by 6, that's $60 floating profit as we are speaking right now. And you can see there was no drawdown. As soon as I entered, the market went straight into profit, okay? And if I get more trading setup like this, trust me, I will flip this account to 5,000 or 6,000. But daily is misbehaving. I just hope I'll keep on getting clear setup without drawdown like this. So at this point, no need to keep on holding. Let me close. Right now the account is on 74. Someone could have flipped this $14 to 200 with one trade, but we just doing it step by step. Slow progress is better than no progress. So yeah, we are moving. So before I close this 320 chart, I want to show you that the market will keep on repeating same movement over and over again. Okay, so these are the area to edge or to enter position. Okay, you can see as soon as it make a retracement, it make an impulse move, retracement, impulse move, retracement, impulse move. That's exactly how it moves. Well, the next setup, which is takes 900 up. Remember, this is the third setup, right? And no explanation needed right here. You can actually see that the market reached a support zone, and then after that it changed direction from downtrend to uptrend, leaving a double bottom, which is a reversal pattern which shows trend change from downtrend to uptrend. Okay, and after the market reached the support zone, leaving the rejection candlestick, it's made a few spikes, and right now it seems like I'm a little bit late, so I'm gonna take buy position. As you can see, I took 3 position, and on 1 minute time frame it seems like it's now going up. It's already made a retracement. Okay, so this is the right time to take this trade, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I don't feel comfortable closing the MT5 deep down, knowing that the trade is still running loss. Okay, so I just want to see a blue, and then after that I'll close it till I guess midnight. I'll check on midnight. Okay,
A few moments later.
about 2 hours later, takes 900 up yet amaspike kupotsera kwese maspike anga achita kunaya richinda mudenga. As you can see right now, it's still on bullish trend, and it's promising to keep on buying. So I might close this trade with 1,000. I might close this trade with 1,000 floating profit. So yeah, let's wait and see. Right now my account is on $461. 461 floating profit, and the equity is on 536. So yeah, let's wait and see. But then the thing is, it's now on resistance zone, so it might change direction from uptrend to downtrend. So yeah, let's give it 1 minute. If it doesn't spike, or if it gives a small spike in the next 1 minute, I will close. Okay, I will close this trade. Another one 508. You can see that's another spike right there. That's another spike. I might hold this trade till it reaches 1,000, but I don't want to be greedy. I'm gonna close with 508. Okay, done and dusted. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. So the next setup is V25 1 years. Okay, remember this is the fourth setup on this account, and as you can see, I'm doing the analysis. The market reached a major resistance zone 1 4-hour time frame, and it's promising to sell hard. Okay, it's promising to sell hard, and I'm looking for it to drop all the way to level 583594. That's where I want it to go, but it seems like it's not yet ready to go down because it hasn't reached the trend line bounce of the bearish open rejection. Okay, it haven't reached the trend line bounce, and no rejection candlesticks created so far, so it's not wise for me to enter this trade. So the next day I slept and forgot to enter this trade. You can actually see that it touched my trend line and then created a rejection candlesticks, and then after that it started going down. Okay, it started going down, and right now to enter this trade it will be suicide. Okay, so about 10 days later I checked V25 1S. It went all the way down. If I took this trade I could have made over thousands of dollars, but yeah, that's it. Next time I'll make sure that I will use limits, okay, instead of trying to wake up and enter the trade manually. So without wasting much time, on V25 1S, you can see that the market has reached a support zone on 1 hour time frame, and then on 1 minute time frame is consolidating. Okay, it's moving sideways, and as soon as you see a consolidation on a major zone, that means that the next move is going to be an impulse, either upwards or downwards. But according to my analysis, V25 is going to make a retracement going up. Okay, since it is on a support zone. Okay, so right here I'm entering my position. As you can see, I have 2 positions, and yeah, let's wait and see how the market is going to react to the trade. Okay, how the market is going to react to the trade. Today is Friday, and I'm gonna be busy the whole weekend, so it's wise for me to delete MT5 so that I won't keep on checking how the trade is performing. Okay, and I will check on Monday morning. That's when I will open my MT5 and see what's going on. So let's wait and see how much we're gonna make in the next 3 days.
A few moments later.
Why are you crying?
So looking from the history, you can actually see that there's a time when this trade hit about $119 on each position. You see, $119 on each position, and as soon as I entered, there was no any retracement. The trade went straight into profit. Okay, the trade went straight into the profit. But then today I just found out that it reached the resistance zone, and then after that it started going down. So yeah, I'm taking in L right there. You see, take profit. $118 take profit. The trade went in $118 take profit each position. That's something like 300 and damn. So I'm just gonna close with $345. I'm just gonna close with $345. Yeah.